Alright, so right now I'm in the middle of priming both the gray and the dark gray and the black parts. Basically the armored parts, you could say. This is all the black. Not all of them yet, because as I was preparing the gray parts, like you see here, this is one of the funnels with the grays, I had enough left over of the clips to put it on the funnel of the armored part, and up to a point, and then I said, all right, get that, put them on the clips, prime them, put them to the side, because I'll get back to excuse me, I'll get back to them later on, because I'm going to be focusing on the dark gray first. Here's all the parts here for this. Sorry if the lighting is not that great, but I got one here, I got another tray over there to my left, which is farther away. I have this one with all these little ones here and these thick ones here, and even going as far as this little ones right here. And I'm counting them. Oh, and we're still not done yet. We have all this and the bag of chips. I completely forgot to do these guys right here for the this is part of the, and I just counted them. I'm missing one. I have to go back to my table and look for it before I do the priming. I just took a little bit of a break because of how much. That's right, I forgot there's so many for each funnel. I'm gonna count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I'm looking here. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40. Okay. Yeah. We're talking about, yeah, close to 60 parts here per funnel. Multiplying that by 6. Oh my god. And this is now mixed in with this. This is the parts for the hands. I haven't removed the manipulator hands, the fingers, because I know one of these needs this. Yeah, I gotta get that painted too. That's annoying to see that in that tray. May not actually painting it, but to get that out of the way is the other thing. And you know, I'm looking at this, like how much detail, and I'm gonna zoom in a second here, how much detail this part has, that unless, like I said, you're doing a diorama, sorry if that's in the way, unless you're doing a diorama, you're going to be covering up all this goodness. However, this is also the part that goes on top of the white part goes right on top of it, so you got to paint it all. You never know, and look at what's going to be exposed. That was another thing that I noticed. That's the outside of the funnels. This is the inside, and you have this unique little detail here that, okay, you could leave it the way it is after you paint it all black, but I'm actually thinking of other things, like, oh, I don't know, maybe masking it, you know, for this part here. That's going to be a lot of work for this, for this one here, not to mention this one as well, because that one goes up there. This is the ones that pop out in and out. And I haven't even seen what the white ones look like. Okay, what have I gotten myself into? This is crazy. This is very, very crazy that I'm doing right now. At this point, I'm saying to myself, well, I almost say done, but I gotta get this done. I gotta get these two dark colors done, then reclaim all my clips and get the white and the off-white ready as well. So I was hoping to get painting done. Hopefully I can get it done by the end of this week if I can. Hopefully. Surely. Because then, by then, I am then laying out all the parts on the table, or do like a video of a segment here. Here's the whites, here's the blacks, here's the reds, here's the blue, blah, blah, blah. And then I gotta put the stickers on, maybe two little minor details here and there, and then finally assemble this big boy and see how it looks. All right. I just needed to vent out, not frustration, just exhaustion, mental exhaustion. I knew what I was getting into, you know. I had another plan for another kind of big kit, and I don't know if I'll make it, but if I can, I'll try. But this is the big boy. This is my winner. This is my my go-to kit for the show. And I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying this video. For those who are building it yourselves, if you have it, if you're building it the same way I'm building it, or doing something completely and utterly different. I know people are, somebody asked me, did you put it together and now you're going to paint it while it's together? And they go, no, that's not the way to do this, especially with this kit. But let us continue. Alright, we are now going to begin painting the next set of colors. We're going to use graphite black. I thinned it down into this jar here. There's a lot here because there's a lot of parts. These little parts here, which I'm painting, this is the one that connects that holds the funnel set. And there is a number on this. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think that's as far as I can go. That says number 6. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. Number 6. And it's numbered, multiplied by 2. So I make sure that they're all accounted for. Before I get to these guys, let's paint this one. enough of this. Let me just pour a little bit into the reservoir. It feels like I'm painting Titan's Blue 1, not the metallic tone. Alright. Since this is the gray also, I'll paint the hands. We'll leave it alone for now. Here's one of the connectors. That goes on the that holds up the parts that flip open. Here. Alright, this one. Now, this is one of the joints that is connected to, well, pretty much all the final parts. I'm just, here we go, getting that done, getting that out of the way. And then this one here. At first glance, it looks a little wet, and even though I have enough, I have a feeling I'm going to go through the entire bottle on all these parts. So what I want to to do is I'm going to focus on the bigger boys first. Then work on medium parts, and then get to the small parts. Now the small part, now I'll say this kit, this paint, again, almost similar to Titan's Blue, Titan's Blue 1. And I can pretty much use that. So I'm going to finish up the graphite black, which is what I only have one bottle. Get it done on the bigger boys first, and then if I get to the smaller parts and I officially do run out, then I'll switch over to Titan's Blue 1. And that should allow me to finish up. Otherwise, I'm going to have to head on over to Gundam Planet and pick up a bottle. Okay, let me finish this up, and we'll move on to the next part of the build. So stay tuned for that.